everybody. So, wasn't really planning on doing any kind of review on this. This was just for my own selfish flavor chasing needs, but been having a little fun with it. I really like it, and I'm going to give you. Shut the fuck up. All right, sorry about that, guys. One of these days, I want to shut the phone off. But I had the. This is going to be completely unorthodox because I've been using this. It's in kind of pieces right now in the box. The Wismic Theorim. It's a hybrid. It's basically like a tank, and a rebuildable. I'll show you what it is in a second. Just want to show you what's so special about this. J-Bo at Wismic, of course, he designed that. He designed the Rouleau, the Indestructible, a lot of things I like. So I was kind of excited to get my hands on it. And Matt at Suck My Mod, I think, was the inspiration behind this. So I'm sure you guys have checked it out. Suck My Mod. If not, it's pretty good. I like that guy. Uses the, I'm going to blur this. This is deserving of a blur. And I apologize. This is not an official review. I'm just breaking it down and showing you guys how much I like this thing. That is a Joytech notch coil. It's hard. Maybe I could blur that. I'll go to the next level blur. That's it. That's the notch coil. That's exactly how it sits in there. They come prefabbed in this. They also gave you an extra glass and a different style tank. I like it naked just with the glass. It looks fucking awesome. They also give you inside. They give you an instruction book. Allen key. But they also give you a package of O-rings, a couple extra screws that you could use with the your Allen key if you need to. So now, onto the meat and potatoes. This thing is fucking awesome. And I can't give this a full review because, these rebuildables, coils are definitely not my forte. I could build them, but not like these other guys can. Like if you want to see a nice coil build, Vapor Chronicles is a good channel too, stuff like that. But that's how the notch coil, I gotta blur, but I'm gonna be blurred a lot in this video. So that's how it sits. It's got a nice high post. You could actually build, I think you could go dual coil on that. That's where you're gonna, right there, that little hole is where your juice is gonna go. But the posting is nice, it's real high. You have a little juice reservoir in there. So, put this back together, it's pretty simple. Put it on. Make sure you're, hold on. Got a little hair on this sucker. It's nice and clean right now. I just kind of washed it out. I was using it. The one thing you will notice is if you do decide to pick this up, you will go through juice like a fucking animal on this. But the flavor is so intense that you're not going to mind. I mean, just filling it up is right into the hole. Right in there. Yep, there it goes. That's it. Easy fucking peasy. It's just I love the way it looks. I love the way it sits. Matt having the idea to Suck My Mod to make a you have a little chimney back here too. Your airflow. You have a little chimney in there. You're gonna get a little air in there too. Right in there. It just sits right. It goes right in. Sits. Oh, if I get in there. Sits. So I've been doing it with they give you 2 rings for airflow. The one they give you is a standard single airflow. I've been doing that over the coil and getting great results. What I want to do is, and this is the only thing I don't like about this, once you set it on top of your airflow, once you set it, I mean, it's kind of hard to grab. There's no way to really grab it. You kind of got to get it over your airflows, thumb it, and twist down and lock this piece right in. So you gotta make sure it doesn't move. And that's it, you got your drip tip. So, how does this guy vape? So you look at it, looks, I love the way it looks just naked like that. It's really fucking good looking, really good looking tank. So, basically it's a hybrid. You know, I'm gonna try the 50 watts. I've been getting tons of flavor with the single air flow. I go right over the. I like it right over the coil. You know, that's my preference. But you can see when you see this. It's cool to see the smoke in there. I mean, those long juice wicks just get right in there. Let's see. Sorry, I had food on the stove. I didn't want it to burn. But funny twist of events. I was just vaping this on the way to the kitchen. I hadn't vaped it on the rouleau. I don't know what just happened, but the rouleau is reading it completely wrong, which sucked because that's the Wismic. You know, they just kind of go together. I threw it back on the Vaporesso, and it was reading right. It's supposed to be like a .25, something like that. It was reading a .14 on this, and just reading right on this, it's a .24. So, unfortunately, vaping on the Vaporesso, which isn't a problem because it's pretty fucking awesome, this thing. Let's see, yeah, 50. Not a ton of smoke, not a ton of vape, but the flavor you get out of it is incredible. So it's basically, as the hybrid goes, you're getting you're getting all the benefits of the taste of a dripper with actually having, you know, you're vaping for a little while. You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna keep being it. You're not gonna be able to go for 10 minutes even if you chain vape. And this thing drains quick, but it is adorable. And tasty as hell. If you're into flavor, I mean, like you said, you don't even have to build this if you don't like building. But if you're into flavor, buy the notch coils, and you could vape on this, and it's an awesome vape. You know, like I said, this isn't my building is not my thing. You know, I like doing it. You know, just for that, the indestructible. But you know, for this thing, comes with the notch coils. I will eventually just do my own coils. Why not? You know, just something to try out on this. But the flavor you get off these notch coils is crazy good. But I do like the single airflow. I switched it back to the single. I do like the single better, just flavor wise. You know, I mean the clouds it puts off. I mean, not that it's not putting off nice clouds, but you know, it puts off a decent cloud, but the taste is fan freaking tastic. So good job by J-Bo, and good job. I think that guy's name is Matt on Suck My Mud. I watch a few of his videos. He's very good. So if you, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably already subscribed to his channel. He's a very knowledgeable guy. So good job on both ends. And now that is the end of this. But there's something I want to read that I think you guys will like because everybody was really panicked about the FDA thing. I've been keeping a pretty cool head besides the little rant the other day. So now this is over. Review time over. You can stop watching if you like, or you could stick around and rejoice in the good news. Fighting back, e-liquid maker Halo, who I like, sues the FDA. The first vapor industry legal challenge to the FDA's deeming ban. So, shots fired. The vape industry has returned fire. I like the first line too. The first legal action against the FDA's deeming ban came Tuesday as e-liquid maker Halo's parent company, Nicopure Labs LLC, filed suit in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. The lawsuit claims that the FDA, sorry, I got it you like, the FDA's rulemaking process violated the Administrative Procedure Act, and that the deeming rule violates the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. The mostly small and medium-sized companies that make up the American vaping industry are still reeling from the announcement of the FDA's so-called deeming regulations, which were published Tuesday in the Federal Register. 90 days from now, on August 8th, the first restrictions begin, including freezing the market in place. After that, no new products may be introduced for sale unless they have undergone the extensive pre-market tobacco application process. So basically, I mean, that's what I was saying before. Vaping's not going to go away. It would have frozen in place, but for all you worry warts out there, Shots fired. I figured it would come pretty fast. This is quicker than I thought. It's also a second article I'll read. I haven't read this yet, so I can cut this out of the video if it sucks a dick. The government's role is not to regulate for the sake of regulation. Vaping advocates are united in opposing the FDA's regulations, as Dr. Michael Siegel said in his excellent analysis of the burdens of the application process. These regulations will decimate the e-cigarette industry. The only hope for the vape business is to change the law either in Congress or the courts. This lawsuit is the first concrete action taken by vaping company to fight back against the coming ban. Today we turn to the justice system to protect our rights and the rights of our customers because we believe in its fairness, said Nicopure Labs General Counsel and Chief Compliance Officer Patricia Kovacevic, probably Eastern European. They're smart. The government's role is not to regulate for the sake of regulation. Regulation must be based on sound scientific science and robust procedure, and it must accomplish certain public health goals. So they're basically calling them the FDA a bunch of fucking morons. The one voice, Nicopure Labs, has taken a stand to ensure the voices of all vapors are heard and that vapors are treated fairly and not with a single stroke of a broad brush by the FDA, said Jeff Stamler, CEO and co-founder of Nicopure Labs. We fully support reasonable regulation and that protects consumers, accomplishes the public health priority to reduce the grave harm caused by conventional cigarette smoking, and allows businesses to survive and innovate for a greater public health vision for our society as a whole. So, fear not, the battle has just begun. And I like Halo. I've always loved their Sub-Zero Menthol. That thing is the tits. I haven't vaped it on thing because nobody really gives a shit about mouth to lung and vape menthol. So, but it is an excellent company, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you go and you check out Halo, I believe they have a PDF of lab reports for the juices that they sell. So they've kind of self-regulated themselves as far as this is what the lab found in our stuff, so you can feel good about buying it. And also, I think in the article, was it in it? It's out there now. It changed. The banner ad below was, of course, for Vaporify. That's the next company that needs to step up, and so also that is a big company. They need to do the right thing and step in the ring and start throwing some fucking punches. So, fear not. They're already on the ball. So do not worry. This thing is so good. I was gonna put a video up today, but read the article, vaping this. I'm like, you know what? It's 15 minutes out of my life for you guys. So if you did stick around, this is a great buy. It is an awesome little tank, little hybrid guy. People putting their friggin' heads to work, and if the FDA gets their way and you don't do anything about it, all these are gonna disappear. These smart people making cool things. That's fucking awesome. All right, guys. So I'll keep you updated. I'll try not to get too annoying with these update videos, but if it's vape news, I'll probably just keep making videos for it. You guys could determine if you like them. Just keep watching. If not, I'll let the view count decide. Take care. And if you like what you're watching, please subscribe, like, share. Keep getting me out there. I appreciate everything you guys have done already.